Funding for this program was provided by a grant from Exxon Corporation, by this station, and other public television stations.
It's a chronicle of the daring men and women who believed in dance. Isadora Duncan, Ruth St. Denis, Ted Shawn, Martha Graham, and more, seen in rare glimpses of the past, recalled by today's dancers featuring Lynn Seymour, trailblazers of modern dance.
See you next week at this time.
Out of bed. And Conrad Green, successful Broadway producer, is having one of those days.
I was merely commenting on the fact that you seem to be dressed less happily for a day of Broadway dealings than for a funeral.
Yes. $45 for roses?
If you're decent with me, I'll continue to work for you. Otherwise, I'll resign.
This time I'm going to sue you for $50,000. I swear to God I will.
I won't be talked to that way, Green.
Oh, no. Not you, too, Jackson.
I am not enjoying this day so far, Lewis. Conrad Green is not at all enjoying this day.
This great performances presentation of Richard Wagner's Tannhäuser from the Bayreuth Festival will continue after a brief intermission. Funding for this program was provided by a grant from Exxon Corporation, by this station, and other public television stations.
The newspapers say I'm dying. The charge is not true. I would not do such a thing at my time of life.
Mark Twain, remembered as one of America's great humorists. Yet throughout his work there existed an undercurrent of pessimism, an increasingly cynical view of human nature. This little-known dark side of Twain's character is explored in a PBS special, Mark Twain, Beneath the Laughter.
Are you going to tell us any jokes, Mr. Clemens?
I don't know. That's what you want, of course. And yet everything human is pathetic. The secret source of humor itself isn't joy, but sorrow.
Don't miss this dramatic recreation of incidents from the life and work of Mark Twain. Dan O'Herlihy stars in Mark Twain, Beneath the Laughter.
See it Monday evening at 9 on Channel 12.
For 6 grueling months, they will have no contact with the outside world. Their life will be dominated by hunting, and they will live off the game that Canada's wilderness chooses to provide. The hunter's success will depend upon skill, luck, and the power of their relationship with the animal spirits. Pre-Hunters of Mistassini on Odyssey.
See it Sunday evening at 8 on Channel 12.
Funding for this program was provided by a grant from Exxon Corporation, by this station, and other public television stations.
Public television brings you the giants of American jazz. You'll see and hear the Phil Woods Quartet, the Bill Evans Trio, the Dexter Gordon Quartet, the Great Guitars, and the Woody Shaw Quintet. These artists perform in an intimate setting that showcases their unique talents. See these stars of the American jazz scene on Jazz at the Maintenance Shop.
See it Friday evening at 10:30 on Channel 12.
My art is just an effort to express the truth of my being.
These words of Isadora Duncan scarcely recall an age in America when dance meant little more than staged gimmicks, elaborate costumes, or a lack of them. But thanks to daring men and women like Isadora Duncan, Ruth St. Denis, Ted Shawn, Doris Humphrey, Martha Graham, and more, modern dance flourishes as an art form. The chronicle unfolds with inspired magic, rare glimpses of the flamboyant past, reconstructions of early works featuring an evocation of Isadora's spirit by prima ballerina Lynn Seymour, choreographed by Sir Frederick Ashton. A remarkable journey, trailblazers of modern dance.
See it Wednesday night at 8 on Channel 12. Progressive, outlaw, bluegrass, or traditional honky-tonk. It's all country, and it's all on Austin City Limits from deep in the heart of Texas. Sunday night at 7 here on Channel 12. This is WYES TV, your public television station in New Orleans.
This program is made possible by grants from the Bureau of Education for the Handicapped and from International Business Machines Corporation. The captioned ABC News. The Caption Center thanks the American Broadcasting Company for making the ABC News available. This program was made possible by grants from the Bureau of Education for the Handicapped, U.S. Office of Education, and from International Business Machines Corporation.
Masterpiece Theatre presents Disraeli, a dandy and opportunist who became England's most colorful prime minister. This week, Disraeli proposes marriage to a wealthy widow.
I need time. Well, to consider your offer, to learn your true feelings.
But they will not change. My heart is pledged. I must have a sign.
Watch Disraeli this week on Masterpiece Theatre.
See it Sunday evening at 9 on Channel 12.
We hope you've enjoyed our programming and that you'll rejoin us tomorrow evening when your public television station in New Orleans returns to the air. WYES TV has been broadcasting from its studios just west of City Park at 916 Navarre Avenue on facilities made available to it through the cooperation of the governing authority, Delgado Junior College. The WYES visual transmitter has been operating on an assigned frequency of 205.25 megahertz at an effective radiated power of 126,000 watts. Our oral transmitter has been operating on an assigned frequency of 209.75 megahertz at an effective radiated power of 19,100 watts. We are linked to our transmitter, which is located near Chalmette off Paris Road, by a microwave station KLB 84, power 1.5 watts, frequency 6912.5 megahertz. WYES is licensed to the Greater New Orleans Educational Television Foundation by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, and is an independent and non-profit organization serving the people of Southeast Louisiana. We now leave the air wishing all our viewers a good night and a better tomorrow.